This is an ABP Life podcast.
A lot has happened not just in India but around the globe. Let's talk about it in today's Let's Catch Up. This is Akshat and you're listening to ABP Life podcast. Multiple landslides triggered by incessant rainfall in Kerala's Wayanad district have killed more than 70 people and left hundreds more trapped under the debris on Tuesday. According to officials, around 250 people have been rescued so far and shifted to temporary shelters. Members of the fire and rescue, civil defense, NDRF and local emergency response teams are conducting rescue operations. An additional NDRF team and 2 teams of Kannur Defence Security Corps have also been instructed to move to Wayanad to assist in the rescue efforts. 2 Air Force helicopters, Mi-17 and an ALH, are also coordinating the rescue operations. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday said while India gained independence as a poor nation, it will celebrate its 100th year of independence in 2047 as a developed country. We achieved independence as a poor nation and those who wished to exploit us did so until the very end. In 100 years after overcoming numerous challenges and meeting our goals, India will mark its 100th year of independence as a developed country in 2047, said Narendra Modi at the CII post-budget conference in Delhi. Landslides in India triggered by pounding monsoon rains have killed at least 45 people, with at least 250 others rescued from a landscape transformed by mud and debris, officials said Tuesday. The southern coastal state of Kerala has been battered by torrential downpours, with blocked roads into the disaster area at Wayanad district complicating relief efforts. District officials Dr. Megashri told reporters that 45 people were dead and another 116 were in hospital for treatment. Tunisia has kicked off candidacy submissions for its upcoming presidential election on October 6, amid the experts say are significant constraints on hopeful challenging incumbent President Kais Saied. A number of conditions and requirements to run for office have changed under Saied, who was democratically elected in 2019 but orchestrated a sweeping power grab in 2021. Washington, as many as 360,000 people have signed up to volunteer in support of Vice President Kamala Harris, her campaign has said, reflecting the groundswell of support in her favor in the race against former President Donald Trump. Harris is the presumptive presidential nominee of the Democratic Party. She officially declared her candidacy for president last week after incumbent President Joe Biden withdrew from the race for a second term. She is expected to be officially declared as the presidential candidate by the Democrats at the party's national convention in Chicago next month. Ukraine guarantees oil transit for companies that are not subject to sanctions and is ready to resolve transit issues with Slovakia in line with a European Union Association agreement, a deputy energy minister said on Tuesday. Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico said on Monday his country would halt diesel supplies to Ukraine unless Kyiv restore oil flows from Russia's Lukoil through its territory. Hollywood star Robert Downey Jr.'s return to Marvel Cinematic Universe, albeit in a villainous avatar, will cost Marvel Studio a fortune. Downey, who kick-started the money-spinning behemoth that MCU became with his turn as Iron Man, is returning to the franchise, Marvel chief Kevin Feige recently announced at the San Diego Comic-Con. Actor and politician Jaya Bachchan lost her cool in a parliament session this Monday when she was addressed as Jaya Amitabh Bachchan by Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh Narayan Singh. A video of the Rajya Sabha MP filming has now surfaced on the internet. In this clip, Jaya points out that instead of taking her actor husband's name, she could have been called just Jaya Bachchan. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's second oldest son, Pax Jolie, Pitt had to be rushed to the hospital with a head injury following a crash in Los Angeles on Monday, July 29. Pax, who is 20 years old, crashed into the back of a car while driving down Los Feliz Boulevard around 5 p.m. Pax was reportedly not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. He was rushed to a nearby hospital after sustaining a head injury and complaining about hip pain. Multiple non-sponsored brands have been making congratulatory ads using photos and videos of Manu Bhaker, the 22-year-old shooter who won a bronze medal this Sunday at the Paris Olympic, and added that iOS Sports and Entertainment, which manages Bhaker, will be sending legal notices to these brands. The Governing Council of the Indian Premier League are yet to announce the number of retentions each franchise will be allowed and the format for the upcoming mega auction for the 2025 edition of the tournament, but all teams are set to undergo a major overhaul. Rumors about possible moves in some of the franchises have already started, and if speculations are true, Glenn Maxwell is likely to leave the Royal Challengers Bangalore after he unfollowed the team on social media. Manu Bhaker won another bronze for India at the Paris Olympics, along with Sarabjot Singh, as the shooting pair won bronze in the 10-meter mixed team air pistol event on Tuesday, July 30. As India clinched its second medal at the international multi-sport event, people erupted in joy. Many even took to social media platforms to express their pride and congratulated the winning duo. A fall in the gold prices was seen today on 30 July. The price of gold today is Rs 6,335 per gram for 22 karat gold and Rs 6,910 per gram for 24 karat gold. Today the Sensex showed a rise by 0.04% and closed the day at 81,385.04, while the Nifty showed rise by 0.07% and closed the day at 24,854.10. That's all for today.
This is an ABP Life podcast.